doing? My name's Dave, and if you're ready to push your iPad's MIDI to the max, you can call me Davey with the Mobile Music Minstrel. How you doing? All right. Today, I'm back with Eventide Rose, and we're going to talk about its MIDI connectivity using our iPad and my best friend, apeMatrix. So, let's talk about how I'm set up here today. I am running apeMatrix, obviously. I have got an instance of gain pan here because I'm running my Behringer Model D synthesizer, which is off camera, and that's running into the Eventide Rose, which is running into Eventide's Blackhole, and it's running back out into my Behringer UMC 404 HD interface. It's running out in stereo, so the Model D is a mono unit, but I'm getting stereo out of the Blackhole. Because why not? And I'm controlling it with my Arturia mini lab here that's been Rick and Morty just for your pleasure. And in apeMatrix I've got gain pan, that's just boosting up my signal. I say this in every video, but the UMC 404 HD does not have a very hot output, so gain pan makes it a little more dealable. And then I've got 3 instances of Send MIDI. Now, Gain Pan and Send MIDI are AUV3s that come with apeMatrix when you buy it. And Send MIDI here, I've got MIDI'd up every controllable parameter of Eventide's Rose. I've got this laid out just like I have the keyboard laid out. In fact, there are more MIDI parameters that are modulatable, or whatever, mappable, inside Eventide Rose than I have knobs on my keyboard. So, here's what I've done. You see phase reverse, multiplier, multiple factor, LFO shape, right? And then you move to the next one, mix, filter, feedback, and rate. I'll put a little hand on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Those are all mapped right across here, the top row of my keyboard. And then if you go underneath that, LFO hold, LFO reset, course delay, fine delay, and all those, they're all mapped to the bottom. So that way it makes it visually easy for me to look over at the screen and see, oh, it's, I can correspond the knob to the thing and we're all good. Why would I want to have all this stuff MIDI'd up if I've got the knobs right in front of me? Well, let's imagine a scenario that someday this whole pandemic thing is over with and we can all play gigs again. Remember gigs? Weren't those fun? Remember being in a room with other people? That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember it fondly also. So I'm thinking, hey, if this thing's on the floor and I'm playing synthesizer, if I map these controls to the knobs here on my synth, then I can perform. Look at me imagining I'm performing. Then I can perform live and really take advantage of all the wacky functionality that's built into Rose, okay? I've got, let's see what the sound is I've got with my Model D. Nothing major, like it's a sine wave, or whatever, triangle wave, and an oscillator 1, and oscillator 2, and they're in unison, and then I've got a square wave on oscillator 3, drop down an octave. I tried to keep it pretty simple and pretty plain because I want to show off the effects, okay? Thank God for the key of C. So let's turn on Eventide Rose. Now, I'm going to make up a setting on the fly here. In my previous video I made presets and I showed off the pedal through some presets. This time we're going to just do it on the fly using the settings. So firstly I'm going to do it with the knobs here. I'm going to press down, I'm going to set the course delay range around here. Okay, I'm going to set the mix there. I'm going to set the feedback about here. I'm going to turn the rate and the depth down. I'm just going to have a regular delay right now. Now, that's cool. I can set them with the knobs. Fantastic. There's physical knobs on the thing. But what if I want to, have this thing on the floor, like I said? Well, I can control everything here. I've got the mix right here. Only delayed signal. Only dry signal. And, let's turn the filter up on the delays. And the feedback way up. Ooh, sorry about that. Overblowing the speakers. I've got coarse delay and fine delay. So let's set our coarse delay. on 50, I've got infinite repeat. Watch this. I was playing around with this earlier, and I was thinking, what applications can I do of this? How can I show you why this is cool? Well, what if I get something like this? So look, there's a few ideas in here, right? What was I doing? Well, I set the infinite repeat on when I was playing a riff. I just got it to infinite repeat, so then I could solo over it. I've got this, let's see. This is mapped to the multiplier, so I can turn it on or off. I've got the range of the knob set pretty far, but it's only an on-off. So what I've got it done is I've just set it cocked right around here, so then I can just give it a quick flick and turn it on. And so if you can play with the two of them together, let's see, what else can we do? I can play with the, well, let's set the... Okay, so let's start modulating here. So now here's the rate and here's the depth. Let's do this instead. Okay, so here's what I've done. I'm going down to the lowest setting of the... There we go. Going down to... Okay, so course delay on this thing, you've got ranges of delay settings. So if you press down on the knob and turn it, or if I choose the course delay, which is here on 11, I can go through the different ranges and then I can fine tune that with 12, which is the fine delay. So down in the lower settings though, because the delay times are so short, you can get down to 0.01 milliseconds. You start to get phasing effects and flanging and that kind of thing. So I've also mapped a knob to the phase reverse button, which is this right here. Okay. So let's turn the depth down a little bit. So now if I flip the phase, I start to get a comb filter kind of effect. Now I'm messing with the filter on the synth itself. So you can get some really interesting effects when you work between the synthesizer and the pedal itself. And then if you want to kick the rate up faster, I keep going to reach for the pedal. Okay, so if I go to the rate. But maybe I turn the depth down. And then I'm going to change the LFO shape. Now it's a square wave. This is their broken sine wave or random. Then we turn the feedback up. I love that it's got a very vocal effect to it. You know, it's very Formant-like. Now, if I bring in Blackhole a bit more. So you can see now that there's a lot of ability in here when you start just getting outside of the standard delay, even standard modulating delay. You know, some of the things that I introduced in my previous video, there's far more capability in here. And then when you can MIDI it up, I mean, I've got two synthesizers in front of me, the Model D being one and the Rose being a second one. And then add in, you know, I could throw an expression pedal on the floor and I can assign the hot switch to different places. And the amount of expressivity built into this pedal is really stunning. So, hey guys, I hope you like this video. And if you like this sort of thing, give the video a thumbs up and just subscribe to the channel if you want to know more. Thanks Eventide for, you know, sending me this thing to play with. It is so much fun. And hey, Eventide just announced that they're putting micro pitch into a pedal. So go check that out on their website. That's super cool. Anyway, thank you, Eventide. Please go check out davypoo.band. Bandcamp.com. I've got a whole bunch of music there that you can listen to, and most of it's free. So go check it out and download what you want and tell me what you think. I hope you like it. And you can check me out on Instagram and on Facebook and on Twitter and on all of those places. I hope you like the Rick and Morty stickers. Hope you guys are staying safe out there, and I will see you guys next friggin' time. Later, baby.